Deep in Central Africa lies Congo, an ancient land where survival is earned, not given. Beneath the towering canopy, every heartbeat echoes the tension between predator and prey. Here, the air hangs heavy with mist, and with danger. Life in Congo is wild, relentless, and raw. A daily battle where only the sharpest instincts prevail. From forest floor to treetop, every inch is contested territory. Hunger drives every move. Silence precedes every attack. When one feasts, another falls. That is the law of the wild. In the heart of Congo, victory is fleeting, and defeat is unforgiving. Shadows conceal not only hunters, but the hunted, trembling. The rainforest sings a dangerous lullaby. Life blooms and ends in the same breath. No path is safe, no step is certain. The predators are silent, precise. Their eyes never blink. The prey must listen. One mistake and the jungle decides their fate. Even the smallest rustle can shift the balance of life and death. In Congo, survival is not strength alone. It's timing, wit, and luck. Every sunrise marks a new chance, or a final mistake. The forest watches all. It remembers every hunt, every cry. This is not a story of heroes, only survivors. Welcome to Congo, Battle for Survival. Located in the middle of the vast black continent, Congo is not only the name of a country, but also a symbol of one of the wildest, most mysterious and majestic lands in the world. This land consists of two countries, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, a large country with vast jungles, the Republic of the Congo, a smaller country located to the west of the DRC. The Congo rainforest is the second largest rainforest in the world after the Amazon. It stretches for hundreds of thousands of square kilometers, with giant trees, winding rivers, and bustling life in every corner. It is one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, playing an important role in regulating global climate. Besides nature, Congo is also the land of many ancient tribes such as Pygmy, Mongo, Luba. Each tribe has its own unique culture, from sculpture, traditional drum music, to mysterious spiritual rituals. Congo is home to thousands of animal species, many of which exist only in this land: silverback gorilla, bonobo, chimpanzee, elephant, lynx, viper, hornbill, and many other animals. However, Congo is also facing illegal mining, deforestation and climate change, wildlife poaching. Congo is not only a wild land, but also a magnificent natural treasure of mankind. From the deep jungles to the calls of gorillas, from the mighty Congo River to the cranes soaring across the sky, all create a magical symphony of life in the heart of Africa. Amidst the dense jungle canopy, where sunlight only barely penetrates the thick canopy, lives a majestic creature that is silent but full of power, the gorilla. They do not roar like lions, nor hunt like leopards, but it is their silence, intelligence, and enormous strength that have made them sacred symbols of the African jungle. Gorillas live mainly in the jungles of Central and East Africa, including countries such as Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Uganda, Dodge, Gabon, Republic of Congo. Size adult males weigh up to 180 to 220 kilograms, standing nearly 1.7 meters tall. Strength, many times greater than humans, can bend large tree branches easily. Live in herds led by the silverback male, very cohesive, food vegetarian, mainly leaves, fruits, bamboo shoots, tree bark. Contrary to their large and muscular appearance, gorillas are usually gentle, live in harmony, avoid conflicts, and only defend their territory when threatened. Their eyes have depth, as if filled with emotion, leading many researchers to conclude that gorillas are not only primates, but also a mirror of early humans. They don't need roars to assert their power, nor speed to survive. With only their muscular arms, expressive eyes, and hearts devoted to their herds, gorillas have become an indispensable part of the mysterious wild story of Africa. Chimpanzees, fan troglodytes, are among the most intelligent primates on the planet, known for their superior intellect and complex social behavior. Considered one of humans' closest relatives, chimpanzees share up to 98% of their DNA with humans, making them important research subjects in understanding human evolution and behavior. Chimpanzees live primarily in the tropical forests and rainforests of Central Africa, including countries such as the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Gabon, Uganda, Cameroon, and Tanzania. Deep in the dense rainforest, two adult chimpanzees face each other, tension rising between the dominant males. One chimpanzee bared its teeth and screamed loudly, pounding its chest and challenging the other to fight. The second chimpanzee responds with equal aggression, leaping from a tree and landing hard on the forest floor. Suddenly, both charge at each other, wrestling and grabbing, vines snapping and leaves flying in every direction. They claw and bite furiously, each trying to overpower the other and assert dominance in the troop. Nearby, other chimpanzees scream and scatter into the trees, watching the violent clash unfold from a safe distance. One chimp manages to pin the other down, pounding its chest and letting out a loud, victorious roar. Kontintin bijan by Wungwei, do adra ben Highland with Kai Kaiganjo, do Hon Hen. Chimpanzees are not only among the most intelligent animals, but they are also natural leaders in the wild. Protecting chimpanzees is not just about protecting an animal, it is also about protecting a part of our own evolutionary history. A new day begins as golden sunlight filters through the forest canopy, waking every living creature. On a tall tree branch, a group of bonobos sits quietly, grooming and scanning the forest below. Suddenly, high above, a golden monkey leaps gracefully from one branch to another. The bonobos freeze, their eyes narrow. They've spotted potential prey in their territory. Without making a sound, the group begins to move. One by one, they climb higher into the trees. The golden monkey, unaware, stops to nibble fruit on a small branch. One bonobo swings forward quietly, getting into an ambush position above the monkey. Another bonobo flanks from the right, closing off the escape route through the upper canopy. The monkey senses danger. It looks up, eyes wide, and darts away in panic. The bonobos explode into motion, chasing it with calculated precision across the treetops. The chase is fierce. The monkey zigzags, trying to outmaneuver the predators. Another bonobo jumps ahead and lands in the monkey's path, blocking its escape. The monkey leaps backward, but another bonobo is already behind. It's completely surrounded. With lightning speed, a bonobo grabs the monkey from above, locking it in a powerful grip. The rest of the bonobos close in. They hoot in victory and begin their feast. The golden monkey is subdued. The forest falls silent again, nature's cycle fulfilled. In the wild forest, every moment is a battle of instinct, speed, and survival. A mighty lion lay on a dome of earth beneath a towering acacia tree, its golden mane glistening in the sunlight. Its sharp eyes scanned the horizon, seeking movement. In the distance, a lone warthog appeared, grazing quietly. Silently, the lion rose, each paw moving with deadly grace, stepping closer without making a sound. The warthog remained unaware, busily digging in the soil, searching for food, tail twitching with each successful bite. Closer and closer, the lion approached, its golden fur camouflaged in the dry grass, eyes fixed on the prey. The warthog paused, raising its head briefly, sensing something, but it returned to grazing, unaware of the danger. The warthog saw the shadow and bolted, squealing in panic, its legs sprinting across the grassland. Seeing the opportunity, the lion's muscles coiled like a spring. In an instant, it launched forward with explosive speed. But the lion's speed was unmatched. In a few powerful strides, it closed the distance, leaping forward. The lion's powerful jaws clamped around the warthog's neck. its weight pressing the prey to the ground. Holding the warthog firmly, the lion carefully carried its prey, moving towards a secluded spot under a shady tree. When he reached a shady place, the lion dropped its prey, licked its bloody teeth, and began to enjoy its spoils. A new day dawns as golden sunlight pours across the endless windswept grasslands of the savannah. In the distance, a pride of lions emerges, their eyes scanning the plains in search of prey. Grazing nearby, a herd of healthy yaks were enjoying a meal on the grass, oblivious to the danger watching from afar. One lion lowers its body into the grass, silently stalking, inching forward with precise, practiced steps. The lion's gaze fell on a bullhead, standing slightly aloof, a vulnerable animal and a perfect target. The moment arrives. With a sudden burst, the lion charges through the grass. The hunt begins. The herd of cows panicked and ran away. Dust flew everywhere as the herd ran across the field. But the lion was faster. It tightened its body, muscles curling, and leapt onto the back of the bullhead. The bullhead staggered and backed away, twisting violently in an attempt to throw the predator away. Despite its strength, the bull's head was weakened. The lion's grip tightened. Its powerful jaws found its target. The chase was over. The bull-headed goat lay still, its breathing fading. The lion had won. Soon the rest of the herd arrived. They gathered around the fallen bullhead, their eyes bright with hunger. The pride eats together, a rare moment of unity and triumph in the unforgiving wild. Zebras are one of the most prominent and recognizable animals in the animal world, thanks to their distinctive striped coat. With its black and white colors, the zebra is not only a beautiful animal, but also has interesting biological and behavioral characteristics. This fur helps them camouflage in their natural habitat, minimizing attention from predators. They prefer large environments where there is fresh green grass and where they can move easily to avoid predators. Zebras are herbivores that eat mainly grasses and leaves. They need a large amount of food each day to maintain their health and the energy needed for long migrations. In the heart of the Kruger forest, a herd of zebras heads toward a lake to drink water. Unaware of the danger, a pride of lions lies in wait, hidden in the thick bush nearby. The lions observe closely, studying the zebra's movements, calculating the perfect moment to strike. A lion lowers its body, becoming nearly invisible as it sneaks closer to the zebras. The lion's muscles tense as it approaches the zebras, preparing for the impending attack. In an instant, the lion springs forward, bursting from the bushes to launch its attack on the zebras. The zebras panic, scattering in every direction as the lion chases after its prey. The lion locks onto its target, focusing on a zebra at the edge of the herd. The lion's muscles tense as it charges towards the zebra, preparing for the attack and pounce. The zebra tries to escape, but the lion's speed and strength are too much to overcome. The zebra kicks violently, but the lion maintains its grip, dragging the prey to the ground. With a powerful bite to the neck, the lion secures its victory, bringing the zebra down completely. The savannah returns to peace, the circle of life continuing with the lions victorious today. Flamingos are among the most beautiful and distinctive water birds in the world, distinguished by their bright pink plumage, long necks, and graceful slender legs. Flamingos typically inhabit salt marshes, shallow lakes, and wetlands. Flamingos live in large flocks, which can number in the thousands. They often dance, spread their wings, and make special sounds to communicate and court their mates. Flamingos' distinctive pink color comes from carotenoid pigments found in the algae and small animals they eat. They use their specially curved beaks to filter food from the shallow, muddy water. Flamingos can stand on one leg for hours, a unique trait that helps them conserve body heat. When flying, they stretch their necks and legs, creating a very graceful and spectacular image. The white heron is one of the most recognizable waterfowl with its pristine white plumage, long neck, and proud stance. They are symbols of purity, peace, and patience in nature. White herons live in many places in the world: Asia, Africa, swamps, rivers, and lakes in Botswana, Kenya, Namibia, Europe, and America, along large rivers and nature reserves. White herons are carnivores: small fish, frogs, insects, crustaceans. Height about 90 to 100 centimeters, wingspan up to 1.3 to 1.5 meters. White feathers all over the body, yellow or black beak, long black legs. The crowned crane, scientific name Balearica regularum, is one of Africa's most beautiful and unique birds. Their most prominent feature is the crown-like tuft of golden fur on top of their heads, creating an extremely noble appearance. They are commonly found in famous reserves such as Masai Mara, Okavango Delta, Chobe, or Luangwa. They live in swamps, flooded grasslands, riverbanks, and wetlands. Height, about 1 meter. Weight, 3.5 to 4 kilograms. Wingspan, 1.8 to 2 meters. Feather color, silvery gray body. White wings mixed with yellow, black beak. The famous courtship dance of crowned cranes. They jump, flap their wings, bow their heads, and make unique calls, known as the wild love dance. Deep in the heart of Central Africa lies a realm of ancient wilderness, vast and untamed. This is Congo, one of Earth's last wild frontiers, a world breathing with life, mystery, and power. With over 2.3 million square kilometers, Congo is a kingdom ruled not by man, but by nature. 60% of this land is draped in tropical forest, richer than any jungle outside the Amazon. Known as the lungs of the world, Congo's rainforest sustains global climate and local survival alike. But this is no ordinary forest. It's a cathedral of life, home to some of the rarest beings on Earth. Over 10,000 plant species thrive here, many found nowhere else on the planet. Beneath the canopy, a hidden world awakens, one of predators, prey, and ancient rituals of survival. Along the Congo River, crocodiles and hippos rule the waters with power and primal instinct. The Congo River is Africa's second longest and its mightiest, home to over 700 freshwater species. Every morning, mist rises over the Ubangui River, signaling the start of another sacred day. In these waters swim rare turtles, electric fish, and creatures barely documented by science. For Congo is more than a forest. It is memory, breath, and the promise of generations to come. Look closer, and you'll find a story written in leaves, claws, and the silence of ancient ground. From the echo of a gorilla's call to the flash of a bird's wing, life here is sacred. Insects, reptiles, and unseen creatures weave an invisible web that holds the forest together. Even the soil is alive, home to fungi, roots, and secrets buried deep beneath the green. As long as Congo breathes, Earth breathes, its future is ours. Its loss would be our silence. This is the Congo rainforest, wild, wounded, and wondrous, a living miracle in need of guardians. Because in protecting this forest, we protect everything, our climate, our species, and ourselves. Deep within the shadow jungles of Congo, a silent predator coils beneath the canopy. It is feared, respected, and worshipped, the Congo cobra, the king of venomous snakes. With sleek black scales and a menacing hood, it is both beauty and terror incarnate. This is Naja melanoluca, the African black cobra, lethal, elusive, and built for ambush. Unlike most predators, the cobra doesn't chase. It waits for hours, still as stone. When prey enters range, it strikes in a lightning blur. Venom flows like wildfire. Its venom, a neurotoxic blend, shuts down the nervous system within seconds. Even large mammals fall before its chemical precision. Power beyond size. But the cobra isn't always a killer. Sometimes it must defend more than just territory. During mating season, the jungle becomes a battlefield of strength, patience, and instinct. Males compete not with venom, but with wrestling, wrapping their bodies in deadly elegance. The victor earns the right to continue the legacy. The female always chooses the strongest. Mating is a slow, deliberate ritual, lasting hours, sometimes even an entire day. Once complete, she searches for the perfect nest, hidden, warm, and safe from intruders. She lays up to 30 eggs, each one cradled in moist leaves and silent watchfulness. For the next 60 to 80 days, she guards the nest, never straying far, never letting go. Then, one by one, the shells crack. Tiny serpents wriggle free into a perilous world. With no guidance, no nurturing, they crawl into the wild alone, born into independence. But survival is brutal. Predators circle. Only the fastest and smartest will live. As they grow, their instincts sharpen. One day, they too will be silent hunters. Cobras own the jungle in a way few others can, seen by many, caught by none. As night falls, the forest is cloaked in darkness, and the hum of insects fills the air. A black cobra emerges from beneath the fallen leaves, its eyes scanning the world. It stretches its sleek body, sensing vibrations, tasting the air for prey with its tongue. Not far away, a small field mouse scampers through the grass, unaware it's being hunted. The cobra begins its silent approach, each scale sliding soundlessly over dry ground. Its head remains low, steady and focused, eyes locked on the distant movements of the mouse. The mouse pauses briefly to sniff the air, then scurries toward a cluster of roots. The cobra halts, waiting in perfect stillness, calculating the next step. With slow, deliberate movement, the cobra edges closer, the distance now dangerously short. The cobra's eyes were bright in the darkness, observing every little movement of the mouse. Every breath of its prey was like a direct message to the snake's mind. When the mouse turned and started moving towards the nearby bushes, the cobra did not rush. It knew that just one wrong step would ruin everything. With its fearsome hunting skills, the cobra slowly approached, tracking every move of the mouse without leaving any trace. After a long time of tailing the mouse, the cobra finally noticed the mouse entering its den, where the animal would seek shelter from the cold night. The opportunity had come, and the cobra could not miss it. Quietly, the snake moved closer to the mouse's den, where the darkness was all around. Only rustling sounds could be heard as the mouse continued to stroll around the shelter. The cobra knew that this was the decisive moment. There was no chance of failure. Like a flash of lightning, the cobra rushed forward as fast as the wind. Its attack was extremely fast, but missed. The long snake head stretched out, sharp fangs rolled into the air. The mouse had already fled and disappeared. But it did not stop there. The cobra continued to plunge its head into the holes in the cave, tearing the mouse apart and devouring the remaining baby mice in the nest. A cold cruelty when every small cry of the baby mice lost their lives in the dark cave could not call for help. With its agility and sophistication, the cobra completely took over this place. The unfortunate mice, who had no chance to escape, were now just soulless corpses. Beneath the thick canopy, layers of damp leaves carpet the ground like a blanket of decay. The air is warm and humid, carrying the scent of earth, moss, and life hidden in silence. Lying motionless among the leaves, a gaboon viper rests, perfectly camouflaged, invisible to the eye. With thick patterned scales and a wide leaf-shaped head, the viper is both beautiful and terrifying. Its fangs are the longest of any venomous snake, over 2 inches, designed to penetrate deeply. The gaboon viper doesn't chase its prey. It waits, perfectly still, for the moment to strike. Early morning fog clings to the ground, the forest stirs, and the hunters wake. A group of wild jungle fowl scratches through the undergrowth, oblivious to the hidden danger. The viper doesn't blink. Its cold eyes track every twitch of feathers, every careless step. One bird breaks away from the group, wandering dangerously close to the predator's mouth. The viper tenses, muscles coil beneath the surface. The air goes still. In a flash of motion, the snake lunges. 2-inch fangs pierce flesh with surgical precision. The venom floods the chicken's bloodstream, paralyzing muscle, stopping movement in seconds. With silent control, the snake releases, allowing the venom to take its course. Slowly, the viper coils around its prize, dragging it into the underbrush to feed. In the safety of the shadows, the viper begins to swallow the prey whole, inch by inch. It unhinges its jaw with ease, guiding the prey down with powerful internal muscles. Every meal is slow, deliberate, and without mercy, a ritual as old as the rainforest itself. In the rainforest's shadowy underworld, silence is a weapon, and patience means survival. Buried beneath wet leaves and rotting debris, a gaboon viper lies perfectly still. Nothing stirs, yet the gaboon viper watches, waiting for a careless creature to wander close. Across the forest floor, a mouse scurries, nose twitching, seeking seeds beneath the leaves. The mouse's tiny paws move with grace, but its innocence blinds it to the lurking threat. The moment is perfect, no need for warning, just speed, silence, and deadly precision. In a blur, the viper strikes, mouth wide, fangs like needles pierce the soft flesh. Venom floods the mouse's body, stopping motion, stopping breath. There's no chewing, no tearing, just consumption, clean, whole, and complete. The jungle watches in silence, its oldest rules playing out in dark corners. This is not cruelty. It is survival, precise, evolved, and merciless. The gaboon viper finishes its meal and slowly coils back into hiding. No trace remains, only the quiet and one less heartbeat in the forest. The mamba, one of the world's fastest and most dangerous snakes, is known for its incredible speed and agility. It is found mainly in tropical and subtropical regions of Africa, especially in the Congo, where dense forests and rich ecosystems provide ideal habitat for the snake. There are three main species of mamba: the green mamba, the black mamba, and the yellow mamba, of which the black mamba is the most dangerous, with its shiny black coloration on its open mouth, making it a symbol of death. Beneath a pile of damp, decomposing leaves, something ancient stirs from its slumber. Tiny cracks begin forming on the surface of oval white eggs hidden in the moist earth.
One by one, baby taipan snakes emerge.
After weeks in darkness, the baby mambas begin breaking free from their shell prisons. Their eyes open wide, bright, alert, and already scanning their new world with instinct. Slender and coiled with life, the newborn mambas slide out, silent, fast, and already aware.
Toward the cave entrance, their predatory instincts kicking in immediately.
Within minutes, they disperse, each choosing a path guided by nothing but ancient instinct. In the stillness of dawn, the Congo forest lies wrapped in dew and absolute silence. A shadow slithers from a rocky crevice. The black mamba begins its morning hunt. Its long, lean body glistens in the dim light, every scale smooth, dark, and deadly. The mamba's tongue flicks constantly, tasting scents of life on the moist air. Graceful and focused, it glides through the tall grass like a whisper in the wind. Every motion, precise, deliberate. This is not a snake in haste, but one in control. Then, a twitch, a rustle. A small field mouse begins foraging, unaware of its fate. The mouse is playful, innocent, drawn by the scent of seeds in the moist soil. Closer, the mamba inches forward, head steady, muscles coiled like tensioned wire. 1 inch, then 2. The predator inches forward, a black string of silent death. The distance closes, the air tightens. The mamba readies its fatal strike. Lightning fast, the mamba lunges, jaws wide, striking the mouse's neck precisely. The venom enters immediately, coursing through the mouse's veins in seconds.
The nearest mouse with lightning speed.
Paralysis seizes the prey. Its limbs stiffen, body collapses, breath halts.
The venom works instantly, paralyzing the mouse as it twitches, then goes limp.
The mamba retreats slightly, watching, waiting for the venom to do its dark work.
The taipan repositions its prey.
Within seconds, the forest reclaims silence. The mouse no longer moves. With perfect timing, the snake opens its jaw and begins the swallowing ritual. The body disappears inch by inch, pulled into the dark spiral of the predator's form.
Where survival is a constant struggle.
As the meal settles, the mamba remains still, letting digestion begin in calm. Nature offers no applause, no fanfare. Only the cycle of predator and prey continues. Another kill, another morning. The balance remains, life exchanged for life. But deep in that balance is a predator unlike any other, deadly, elegant, silent. The sun sinks behind the canopy, casting long shadows across the battered forest floor. The echoes of the chase fade, but the silence feels heavier than before. A branch sways slowly, no predator, no prey, just memory. Where struggle reigned, stillness returns. But peace is never permanent. The victor licks its wounds. The fallen will not rise again. Beneath the quiet, the forest mourns and whispers. The fight is over, but the scars remain. Blood seeps into the roots, feeding tomorrow's green. A cub calls in the distance, unaware of what was lost. A mother watches, silent and still, alert yet weary. Night drapes the forest in calm, but fear never fully sleeps. The jungle never forgets. It waits, patient, eternal. Some live to fight again. Others fade into the undergrowth, unknown. The circle of life is neither kind nor cruel. It simply is. In Congo, every breath is borrowed, every heartbeat a gamble. Tomorrow will bring more stories of hope, of pain, of survival. But for now, the forest sleeps, and the watchers wait. This is Congo. This is the price of survival.